in the Tark.
And this is hell of a team fight that they have here. Have the tanky front line in the Tark and the Sejuani Cosmic Radiance to help keep everybody alive, and they will just go ahead and get the flash away. In the meantime, Trix visiting into the bottom lane. The Dazzle is not going to connect, and now Gorilla a bit too far forward, has to flash away. Hook comes through, however, draws him back in, and he is going to go down. The Ren getting ready to hit. First blood goes over to Ghost.
And BBQ played that great.
Up for both Prey and Gorilla. He's going to jump away. The Dazzle not going to connect. But they just can't get him, but actually now the hook comes down, and a barrage is thrown in. The box comes through. They try to keep Gorilla alive, but he's still going to fall first. Not before that Dazzle goes off. Trick gets the shield, tries to stay alive to play away, and Peanut can't follow up, and now he might go down. The Ren stacks just adding up here for Ghost, pulls him out, and will kill the Sejuani. 2-0 there in favor of BBQ. Now Crazy trying to go aggressive onto Khan in the top lane. He's going to get knocked to the side. A couple more hits would finish him out. The charge comes through the heel, comes down from Khan to try to stay in the fight.
Noted Skarner player of all time is LCK caster Cloud Templar.
That is true.
Who has been retired for 3 years.
Yep.
4 years. Would have been thinking about a Freaker. Today, they're going to think about BBQ.
Ignar has been so accurate with these hooks. Now, flash forward there from Trick. Gets the Impale onto Prey. He'll try to jump away, but to no avail. He goes down. Trick finds the kill. 4-0 for BBQ so far. Just 15 minutes into this match, and now they're looking for the turn in bot.
And for once, a reaction cam of Prey, and he's not smiling because he realizes that in that case, he's caught. Doesn't matter if his flash was up. He would have died anyway if he'd invested in it. First turret goes to the team that has the more snowball comp, that is more powerful in
smaller wave. As you can see, he will burn that down, but the control on the bottom side of the map, as you were talking about here for BBQ, can very likely lead to this Infernal Drake that has just spawned. As TP'd down, now it's going to be King Zone taking priority over the Infernal Drake, at least back. Down below 2,000 HP, BBQ. See, Drake is just pushing forward. Ult comes down to the Sejuani. That's going to be the smite. Infernal Drake goes over to them now. Gone up in the front lines, gets chunked down to about half HP. Ghost with the Ren stacks, can't quite kill him off. Oh! Kingzone's trying to get out of here with their lives, but Prey can't do it. Tempt gets the massive hit on the
fishing.
Yeah, actually investing his own flash there. They're trying to get that call. The Forge God does get the pop-up onto BDD, but it's really just enough to dissuade Kingzone to push them back so they can claim their second.
The most turbo Skarner with Predator and the Righteous Glory.
Yeah, there is no escaping him. Even as an Ezreal with a nice.
They're very happy. You know, this is the pace of the game Kingzone won. Delay, delay, delay. Is the damage is starting to register on Crazy.
Yeah, you can see that. He's going to go ahead and invest the barrage here as Khan tries to finish him off. You have to barrel the chain together, and the third turret.
And push up vision. They need Orin coming from behind. They need actual pick threat.
Speaking of coming from behind, it's going to be Peanut wrapping around in the back of Crazy this time around, and I don't think there's any way he really gets out of here. No flashes available, so he will just get taken down as Khan finally gets interactive here in the game.
Actually, take the Baron as a 4. As Ghost is turning on to Khan. Does he win this, though?
A bit of damage down, but the Cannon Barrage not really set up well. He goes in underneath the turret, and he is still going to get the kill, even without the mana. Hook comes through, but he's going to use the stopwatch, but there's pretty much nowhere to go. Lantern gets thrown in. Fox comes down. He'll get flayed. That'll be the Maul Mortius getting the proc off.
I'm not sure he loses this.
Looking to turn this one around. The hook comes in, drags him in underneath the turret, and Khan will get taken down. Ignar barely wins the extended was before the Ren. Wards come down. Ulti comes out, doesn't get the lock up there onto Trick. They're going to have to try to go in for this one. The smite's been used. He tries to go in for the steal, but he can't get it. The Ren does take it away here for BBQ. And it seems like they're going to be able to exit safely. Call the Forge God tossed out just in case. BBQ, they pull the trigger on the objective. They will get it, but we'll see how much Kingzone can punish starting off with the tier 1 turret in mid.
It took them a long time to get it. They could have invested Crazy. A recall. Think they can push up. I know that BDD has other ideas.
See the Zuma shuffle, and there we go. That's the massive hit. As Tempt will just delete Prey yet again.
See the Elder Dragon spawn later than expected. Going to be about 39 minutes here. But the fact that their base hasn't been current bot lane.
That's good. Third one for Kingzone.
Goldie now 1,000.
1,000. I mean, Khan is just putting this down now. It's already gone down to half HP. Trick looking to push his way in, but he gets locked up in the Sedge ultimate, and that is going to be the Baron going over to Kingzone. But can they make it out of here with their lives? Temp jumps forward. A little bit of damage in. Cosmic Radiance comes down. They get the lockup in onto the Skarner. The shields come through, however, as he tries to stay alive, but BDD doesn't want him to get away with his life.
Look at the health bar. It's at 4,000. They got Rand. They should pick this one up.
Pushing their way around. Oh, True Shot Barrage almost has it, giving him a heart attack right there, Prey. But the Ren does come through in the end. Would have been a massive botch by Ghost If he was handing that one over to them, top tier 2 turret will go down to the Winions, and now Kingzone looking for another one here in mid.
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, BBQ is out of position, and consider how much time Kingzone was in control of vision around
the bottom lane. Turret already took a little bit of damage. Nice burst there coming through onto Ignar and Tempt as they get whittled down. Peanut dashes forward, just trying to threaten BBQ back, corral them into the base. And it has worked out perfectly. Hook goes wide, Ignar not even connecting to the minions, but a massive paddle star.
Meanwhile,
Prey and Gorilla potentially out of the fight. Cosmic Radiance will come down. Peanut in the front line takes down to about half of his HP. Hook goes wide yet again. Ignar suddenly just failing at landing these.
They have a lot of secure. What does Kingzone make of this?
We'll start this up. Peanut again, maybe looking for the Miracle Seal, but no, it's going to be BBQ backing away, and the Baron will start regenerating. Temp's still trying to siege up, trying to chunk out the members of Kingzone. They go straight back over to it, and they are melting this down. True Shot Barrage barely going to scratch the surface of BBQ's health bars. Peanut trying to go forward. Baron down to 2,000. The getting ready to come through. Will go ahead and confirm that one for BBQ. Barrage separating them. Hook going to go wide, and we're going to have a bunch else. It seems like BBQ might just win this war of attrition as they wait for the next wave. Try to finish off this turret.
We don't have the Baron buff duration here. Oh, one shot.
And there you go.
Not from full health, of course, but still, a kill comes in. This will guarantee this turret. It was looking like Kingzone was going to be the big winners because they were able to delay the Baron for so long. But they finally get the turret, and now 5v4. They want to break the base.
Redemption comes down. They're just trying to keep Ignar in the fight. You can see Khan is just trying to focus down this Thresh. But he can't push forward now. We'll just have to surrender this turret and the inhibitor. Things now getting a bit more dire for Kingzone. BBQ will go ahead and peel back damage. He'll heal up very slightly as the sleep goes in on to Prey, and they're going to just have to surrender this Elder Dragon with 3 stacks over to BBQ.
It has fallen, but like you say, this Elder Dragon's going to be on for a while, just zoning them away.
Forge God comes through, not going to find the pop-ups, but it does zone them back in Kingzone. On the back foot, going to be fighting inside their base. Just trying to push them away. Temp goes forward, gets the trouble bubble in. Will be cleansed off by the orange. Drick going to get locked up, but no damage really going forward onto him. Temp, however, does get knocked down to about half HP. Barrage thrown down, but the Redemption going to undo a bit of that as he gets popped back up above half.
But this does delay Elder Dragon pushes. That's what you have to always remember, is that when they go even, 20 seconds left on the Elder. They're going to break the base in the second spot. Kingzone backing away.
Yeah, it's going to be Super Creeps pushing in onto the Nexus. They're going to have to go ahead and start dealing with this. Prey trying to fire away, but just not doing enough damage to dissuade BBQ, so second inhibitor taken. Mid lane.
Speaking of Barons, 4th of the game has started.
Oh, that's going to be the Blast Cone. Peanut has to use the charge to get on the other side of the wall. Fate's Call will drag Ignar out of there, and any chance of a steal is now gone. Prey still sticking around, throws out the Mystic Shot, but cannot get it. The Ren will take it away.
Made the insight. Azir will struggle to do with any speed. Another zoning Horn ultimate.
Oh, the Forge God Hook comes in. They're going to be dragging him out. And that's going to be Khan going down. Great target there by Trick. Just no way for him to get away, and that is going to be another inhibitor going down here into the mid lane. Kingzone trying to hold off. Bot still trying to respawn. Top going to be taken yet again.
I believe Khan had used his oranges for sustain, as far as I can tell. We'll have to get the replay to confirm. Wasn't able to get out. Maybe you're looking for another pick to guaranteed end the game, but they should be able to do it here, Achilles. It is 5v4 with Baron.
Ignar missing that hook, or missing that play, but finds the hook there onto Prey. He'll cleanse that one off immediately. Impale
almost
about
available.
To be back up, and yeah, it's going to be one Nexus turret getting taken down. Fate's Call comes through, trying to keep them alive. Redemption falling in on top of the Cosmic Radiance does keep Kingzone in the fight for a little bit longer, but Gorilla's still going to go down. Now Peanut dashes away, has to go back to the fountain, and it's going to be Prey going down. Seems like BBQ have finally done it. BDD trying to fire away, trying to get a kill, finally puts himself on the board with a kill onto the Thresh, but that's it. They are done. The streak is over, and BBQ, after the long break, after suffering an 0-2 loss to MVP, come out in game 1 and take down Kingzone Dragonx.
And a reward for a smart draft and a great game plan where they shut down the bot lane of Kingzone. So often a position of power for Kingzone.